Hi everybody, Katie Eccles here from PRAI Beauty, and I'm here to educate you and introduce you to PRAI Beauty's 3 skincare collections. The first one that you see here is our Ageless Targeted range, and this is all about treating those tricky to treat areas like your neck and décolletage, upper eyelids, upper arms, lip line and body obviously. And then we've got the 24 karat gold, which is all about fine lines and wrinkles, the first signs of aging when your skin begins to change and maybe you need to have a more hard-working skincare range. And then finally the platinum firm and lift collection does what it says. It's all about firming and lifting postmenopausal and mature skin. So really targeting that slackening, that drooping, that softening of the skin tone, and it's really going to firm, lift, brighten and tighten on the face. The Ageless collection. So the Ageless collection is all about tricky to treat areas, and this really starts all around our hero product, the Ageless Throat and Décolletage Cream. This clever cream was created to really firm, lift and tighten the slackening area from your cleavage area to your jawline. Most asked question is, why do I need a neck cream? And the simple answer that I would always give to that is, in the same way you would choose an eye cream for your eyes, a hand cream for your hands, a foot cream for your feet, a body cream for your body, the skin on those different parts of your body all need a different type of emollient, a different type of nourishing, a different type of lifting, a different type of hydration, in the same way that the neck does. So the neck ages up to 20 times faster than the face. So if you can imagine, it's more like the eye area, very thin skin, very fine layers, and it also holds very little moisture, very little muscle tone. So it really dehydrates really quickly and needs to have constant hydration, but also it needs to have a bit more of an elastomer, a tightening effect, which is exactly what our Ageless Throat Cream has in it. Made up of Sepilift technology, which is a plant-based elastomer, this really clever, stretchy, bouncy cream, use about a pea-size amount, smooth it in between the palms of your hands and start from the cleavage up the neckline and round to the back of the necks, patting it into the skin. Don't rub it in. It's got a plant-based elastomer in there that can break down. You want that stretchy feel on your skin as it then dries on the skin and keeps your skin where it's supposed to be. So it's going to help brighten the skin with those amazing ingredients like grapeseed extract. It's got squalane in there. It's got hyaluronic acid in there to really hydrate the skin. And it's got this Sepilift, this bouncy technology that's actually going to put a protective veil on your skin to keep it where it's supposed to be. Now this clever product, this is our hero. This is the 50ml jar that you see here. We also sell it in little travel size deluxe, which you see here coming in a new box, which is amazing. It also comes in a duo with our nighttime version. And it also may come in a supersize limited edition. All of these are exactly the same product. They do exactly the same thing on your skin. They're all designed to firm, lift, brighten and tighten the neck and décolletage and results in 7 days. As I mentioned, there's a nighttime version to the daytime version. What's the difference? This has retinol in it. 2 types of retinol, microencapsulated, so they go onto the skin very gently, so even the most sensitive of skins can actually absorb this gorgeous retinol nighttime cream and just smooth it on top, use it on its own, or power it up with our Ageless Serum, which I'll be showing you next. So those are your day and your night creams. You can see they have a slight different color, slight different texture, but both contain that Sepilift, that magical ingredient that's exclusive to PRAI in our neck creams. Moving on to every good skincare regime should have a serum, and that's exactly the same for our necks. So the neck needs more support. It's that slackening skin. It's very fine. It's very thin. So what would the benefit be of a serum? Is the serum goes in really deeply into the skin, really hydrates the skin and nourishes the skin, goes in further to the skin because it's a lighter molecular structure. These clever rollerball heads that you can see here warm the skin, rolling it onto the deeper creases, smoothing it up the neckline and rolling it back to the back of the neck and round where creases start. Also focus on the jawline, because obviously there's a lot of slackening that happens on the jawline too. So really use that, draw it into your skin. It's got 120 mils in here, so there's plenty to use. Use it on its own. If you haven't got a particularly thirsty skin, or maybe you're a younger skin and you're just beginning to see the first signs of aging, maybe cleavage crinkles, this is a brilliant product for you, because it's not too heavy and it absorbs really easily to the skin. And then alternatively, if you want to power up either your day or your night creams, I personally layer my serum, as serums are designed, layering it onto the moisturizer. The potent ingredients of hematite and hyaluronic acid go into the skin, collagen boosting properties go deeper into the skin as it's manipulated with the rollerball head, and then you seal them in with your moisturizer, your throat cream for day and for night. So the perfect combination to basically look after your neck. The Ageless collection from PRAI also has targeted skincare for tricky to treat areas like the lips. So this clever lip and line filler is designed to not only target the small feathering lines around your lips here, but address nasal labial folds that you may see appearing here. You may have frown lines, number 11s that appear here. All of that, and you may even have some pitted scars that you want to cover up. So this is a little waxy based skin smoother. You wind it out, you use the little applicator to smooth it onto the skin. A little goes a long way. You really need a tiny, tiny amount. And then I would warm it on the pad of my finger and just pat it into the areas that you really want to address. You can use it on top of makeup. It smooths into the skin brilliantly. As you can see here, it's gone totally into my hand without any problem, and it's smoothed out those little feathering lip lines around my lips. So that is the lip and line filler for lip lines, for number 11s and nasal labial folds, and any skin damage that you may wanting to smooth out the imperfections. We also have two really clever products for eyes. So we have the eye decrease. So if you are one of those ladies or gentlemen who suffers with slight puffing under the eyes, dark circles, a bit of bagging, the one thing that's really, really important that you don't buy an eye product with any water in it. And some products that are designed to moisturize under the eyes may contain that. PRAI Beauty's Eye Decrease contains Matrixyl 3000, which is a really potent peptide to help smooth out the under eye area, really target those fine lines and wrinkles, but also address the darkening skin under the eye area. So it helps to brighten the skin too. Ophthalmology tested, no perfumes, no additives in there. And then for the upper eye area, this really tricky to treat area here, we have Eye Tight Uplift Serum. Now this is a serum stroke cream, so it's a serum because it goes underneath your makeup. It's really stringy, as you might be able to see here. Tiny amount, this is obviously way too much. Tiny amount in my ring finger, warm it up, and then you literally smooth it onto the brow area, as you can see here. And then as it dries, you push your eyebrow into place. And what that's going to do is not only give you an amazing base for your makeup, it's really going to smooth out that crepey skin, and it's going to give you an instant lift on the brow. Hopefully you can see that now. The Ageless collection has two hand creams, one for day and one for night. Daytime has got hyaluronic acid in there. It's got ingredients that are going to smooth the skin, brighten the skin, and obviously nourish the skin. So you've got 10% macadamia oil in here, which is fantastic. For nighttime, we've got a clever ingredient called Valpura, which is based around the echinacea healing ingredient. So we've got 9 hydrators in here, really a richer, heavier cream, really designed to go on the hands overnight and leave them silky smooth in the morning. So 2 creams can be bought alone or in a duo available. PRAI Ageless has 2 body care products. The first is the upper arm cream. This is infused with caffeine to really work and tighten on the skin and smooth the skin surface. It's got bamboo extracts in there and it's got a delicious minty scent. So think about targeting that area of your body, the upper arm area, which can be prone to crepiness, to a sort of pimpling, chickeny look and feel of the skin, or sometimes just loose skin itself. So this has really been designed to massage firmly into the skin to help tighten and smooth the skin and also reduce the redness. Crepe Correct Body has been designed for crepey knees in principle, but it could be knees, it could be thighs, it could be tummies, it could be the backs of the legs, it could be anywhere. Anywhere that has a crepey look and feel to the skin. So this has been designed with 9 different hydrators and an amazing ingredient called Neranil. And Neranil has been designed to smooth, sort of almost look like a blurring finish onto the skin. So that's PRAI Beauty's Ageless Crepe Correct Cream. Beauty's 24 karat gold collection has been designed to address the fine lines and wrinkles and first signs of aging that you might see in your skin. Or maybe your current skincare regime isn't working quite hard enough or as well as it used to do. So 24 karat gold is a colloidal gold that we use to enhance the other ingredients in the particular products. So for daytime, we've got 3 components. We've got a beautiful light reflecting gold serum. The 24 karat gold in there is mixed with vitamin C. It's mixed with hyaluronic acid. It's really nourishing on the skin, but also addressing those fine lines and wrinkles, plumping out the skin. We've got a butter-like daytime moisturizer. It's firm but melts on the skin, really delicious, super hydrating and really nourishing, but also leaves a gorgeous sheen on the skin. And then you can use the you can use the eye cream both for nighttime and for daytime. So really targeting those fine lines and wrinkles underneath the eye, smoothing out and really nourishing the skin. And it's a really light moisturizing cream to go on the under eye area. Don't leave any waters, it's not going to bag or puff the skin. Ophthalmology tested and no perfumes. For nighttime, retinol, that's what we're looking for to renew the skin while we sleep. So the retinol concentrate here has 2 types of retinol, microencapsulated. It's a really light serum, goes on first into the skin as your skin is clean and washed and freshly prepared. Follow that with a really rich nighttime moisturizer that smooths on top of the serum, sealing all of the goodness in from the serum and then having its own sort of collection of really fantastic hydrating, moisturizing and nourishing ingredients, as well as hyaluronic acid and as well as vitamin C. Really effective. And then if you have a thirsty skin, or actually you want to have an alternative, we have the retinol drops for night. Now these are gentle enough to work on top of the other retinol, so some skins need a little bit more hard working, but they're also got the hydrating advantage of the moisturizer, but in an oil. So this has got rosehip oil, avocado oil mixed with that retinol. So you can use that as the very final layer of your nighttime care routine. Obviously avoid the eye area and use it as the final layer as the sealant in on top of either the nighttime serum, the retinol serum, or the nighttime moisturizer. PRAI Beauty's Platinum Firm and Lift collection has been created to do just that, firm and lift. So this is for a postmenopausal skin and a mature skin that really does need help firming and lifting, because the ingredients in there like up levity, and we've got Syncol in there, which are peptides that are going to really actively work on the skin to tighten and the texture of the skin and smooth the surface. So for day and for night, we've got moisturizers. We've also got a day and a night serum. So both of them really quite light fluid serums that are actively feel like they're tightening on the skin. So they're going to give that sort of really firming texture that you're looking for, possibly over the cheek area or almost on the jawliner. For the under eye area, we've got an eye cream, and that's going to really target the fine lines and wrinkles, but not leave any water in there, not make it very heavy or saggy. And as I said, there's 2 moisturizers for day and night. Both have a different active ingredient in there and both have a different texture. So for daytime, slightly lighter, because obviously you're going to be putting moisturizer on top, but still got those really firming and tightening actions on the skin. For nighttime, all about nourishing, lots of shea butter, lots of hyaluronic acid in there, really firming and lifting. This collection doesn't have a retinol because older skins can often be dried out by retinol. So if you're looking for a retinol product, go to the 24 karat gold collection. If you're looking for a product that's really going to nourish, firm, lift and tighten the skin, then use the platinum. You can actually use products across the 2 collections as well. So if you really are looking to firm and lift and address fine lines and wrinkles, you could use, for example, the serums from the 24 karat gold and the moisturizers from the platinum, or vice versa.